Thank you very much. How I wish by heart and by soul that all of these are happening in the division where I am assigned now. Nevertheless, I am very fortunate to be a witness because they said it does not look good if you build a kingdom of your own without looking around at your neighbors. And may I remind the city of General Santos that on the east and the west, where the city stands, Sarangani is your neighbor. Well, friends, ladies and gentlemen, I do not want to steal the show from the generals today, but I'd like to say that one of the generals has fallen today in the name of the former city councilor, Chito Natividad. I have stated this as a very morbid beginning of a message because the next that I will be saying is John Steve is dead. John Steve is dead, but his influence over the world is remarkable. He has literally provided a very, very numerous job from India to Syria, to Palo Alto, to China, to Egypt, and practically all over the world. And if I may say so with suspicion, every one of us in this hall today possesses something that has been thought of that one great man, Steve Jobs. My respect to my mayor, as I always say, that to her. Even if I have been assigned in South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat at the regional office, I have only one mayor because I have only one residence, and that's General Santos City. And now, perhaps my message of saying, look around, now bears confidence in strength because the mayor of General Santos City is my mayor. Of course, the executive assistant to the Secretary of Education, Mr. Jim De Guzman. You know, the very nonchalant man of me who is very suspicious said, may I know where your province is? And he said, and I told him by way of advancing my prophetic tongue, you must have an Ilocano blood. Because I have two personal friends who has a family name of De Guzman. And true to my prophetic tongue, I was correct. Because his De Guzman is from Pangasinan. And I was referring to our dear former supervisor, Mami Feli De Guzman Abido, and of course the medical officer of South Cotabato, Dr. Gertrude De Guzman Dahay. They're both Pangasinense. Of course, sabi ko ang babaeng naging dahilan, Ma'am Darlene, kung bakit ako naging superintendent, because she believed in me. Of course, my dear Ninang, Superintendent Estrella Lariosa. I never thought that when she saw me in the classroom before, I will ever be seated near here. In fact, to some extent, I am inching, advancing ahead of her. Of course, our two beloved Councilor Richard Atendido, and to my ownership in pride, my girlfriend, City Councilor Meg Santos. Alam mo kasi ninyo, yung kamiling ng mga Santos at saka yung San Fabian ng mga De Guzman can be traveled in just 45 minutes. Passing by Manawa, that excuse the slip of the tongue. Of course, our friends from the CMO, I'm not here to entertain everyone. I'm here to wear the hat of the regional director today. Our friends from the CMO, the regional personnel. May I request everyone to please rise. The regional supervisor chief, Dr. Idoble, Dr. Melinda Rivera, our chief, and all the Miss Chiefs around. What's the plural of chief? Miss Chiefs. Chiefs are chiefs. How would I address you? Friends, ladies and gentlemen, the gentlemen and women of which I started my job in the Department of Education, the city of General Santos. Ladies and gentlemen, magandang tiyansan sa inyo lahat. Hindi ko akalain na pagkatapos magsama tayo ng ilang taon, ngayon ako ay maiiwan na ninyong halos milya-milya. But as I look up to you at a distance as to what you have achieved, even as our mayor was saying earlier, despite of your advancing age, I look up to you with pride and admiration that you never allow age, and in fact even with the shivering knees, to influence your desire to learn more. You know, I was only informed by the regional director this morning to represent her. And before I will not give justice to her giving me the instruction to represent her, I will deliver first her instruction to me. When she called me up to represent her, tell her that everyone in Region 12 is looking up to General Santos City in terms of what they have achieved already in terms of information technology. This is not, I am not saying this because I wanted you to feel good about what the director have said. But the director said, you must have noticed that since she became the regional director, there was never an occasion that the director have not brought his secretary in General Santos City, prime center of computer, and that is at General Santos City National High School. And that is a testament that the regional director is so honored and proud of this division, because no less than the 3 secretaries have already been brought by the regional director to that computer center. Friends, if the regional director is so proud of you, let me now deliver my message to you in my capacity as Allan Farnazo. I also look proud and honored to all of you. At a distance I say, here is the general, paving and inching a higher achievement in education. And the benchmark of the performance is for us very inspiring to follow. At times, even if influenced significantly by the lack of resources, and sometimes even if repairing some of the cultural diversities, uniqueness, and barriers that we have to put into focus, we are all the more inspired to look up to you, because you have never allowed this to influence what you can collectively but greatly achieve altogether. I tell you, what you have showcased today and what I have witnessed for myself is to me something that I will tell others with pride and honor, that this was not achieved because of a singular effort of a person, but of a collective manifestation of support headed by your mayor, Mayor Darlene Custodio Antonino. Never prove us wrong in providing us your inspiration. Never prove us and cast doubts on what you can achieve, because if you will be very tentative in what you will achieve all the more greatly, we too, by looking at you, will never be inspired. Never doubt at what you can do more, because if you will doubt, we will doubt also, because you cannot even do it should we even take a try, because they have not done it. Friends, I'm making you just feel good that the goodness you have already achieved should be galvanized not be left inutile and useless because you doubted in what you can achieve altogether. Lastly, my salute and admiration to all of you. But behind all this effort is a great woman who provided the impetus that this program will finally come into fruition. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, a great applause for the Mayor of General Santos City, Mayor Darlene Custodial Anthony. Thank you, good afternoon, and congratulations.